Hello again everyone and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. So this is the start of a series I've been wanting to do for a while now, which is flying around the world. So I'm going to do this in the Cessna Citation Longitude in a bunch of hopefully fairly short legs each time. So I'm going to start the flight in Birmingham. And I'm going to make my way up to Glasgow for this one, and then we'll see where the world takes us after that. So I've got my flight plan in, setting off from Birmingham, set it to daytime, so we get a nice flight. Interesting approach into Glasgow, but we'll deal with that when we get there, I guess. Yeah, so let's go. Hopefully, I'll make it all the way around. Alright, so here we are on the ground at Birmingham. And I guess we're ready to get this thing started up. Alright, let's go to objectives for a sec. And getting this started up is fairly straightforward. I've got my checklist here and use the Elgato Stream Deck, which lets me control a bunch of functions on the aircraft, which makes it quite easy to start up. So we'll check the parking brakes on first of all, which I'm sure it is, always is, yep. Batteries on. Fire up some of the systems. And then the generators as well.
TAWS system test. Okay.
Okay, so everything's started up okay. So we will start the APU. Wait for that to stabilise. Get avionics on at this point as well. Wait for the APU to stabilise. Okay, that looks good, so the APU generator can come on. Test the standby power. So I should be open for now. Okay, let's get the ATIS first.
Birmingham Airport information, India 07000 Zulu. Wind tree 1 tree at 20. Visibility 6. Sky condition, ceiling 1,200 feet overcast. Temperature 16. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.09er. ILS runway 15 in use. Landing and departing runway 15. DSR aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have India.
Okay, we have India. Let's go back to ground. And I've set the barometer as well according to the A test. Right, so let's get clearance first of all.
Birmingham ground, Cravo Charlie Victor 78 IFR to Glasgow, ready to copy.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78 is cleared to Glasgow Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 15 climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.775 squawk 2634.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78 cleared to Glasgow Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 15 climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Departure on 118.775 squawk 2634.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78 read back correct.
2634 is in the transponder.
805. Good day.
Okay, let's get nav onto GPS. We are on the speed books. Recog light on. And then I think we can back from here. So let's get our taxi first.
Birmingham ground, Cravo Charlie Victor 78 with India ready to taxi IFR.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78 taxi to and hold short at runway 15 via taxiway uniform 1 Echo 7 Tango 2 Alpha 6 Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha 4 Alpha Alpha 3 Alpha 2 Alpha 1. Contact tower on 118.305 when ready.
Right, so there's that clearance.
Taxi hold short runway 15 via taxiway uniform 1 Echo 7 Tango 2 Alpha 6 Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha 4 Alpha Alpha 3 Alpha 2 Alpha 1 Cravo Charlie Victor 78.
Right, and let's get pushback underway. So parking brake come off and request
Birmingham
pushback.
ground, Cravo Charlie Victor 78 requesting pushback.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78 pushback request accepted.
And is it to the left or the right? We'll guess.
Birmingham ground, Cravo Charlie Victor 78 requesting pushback to steer the aircraft to the left.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Yeah, pushback tugs don't quite work right with this aircraft yet. It's always interesting to watch the tug intersect the plane. Here we go. I got it right as well. Being steered in the right direction. I've seen the pushback helper add-on, which I think I might get. Make that a little bit easier. Right, we'll ask him to stop before we get
Birmingham
too
ground,
far.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78 requesting the end of pushback.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78 request to end pushback received.
And we can stick the parking brake back on for a moment. Back in here. Thanks for that, mate. Good pushing back. Alright, so lights anti-collision on. Thrust lever is at idle. Then we want fuel shut-off valve open and start the engines. And then we'll just wait for those to come up. Our engine's starting up. And we're going to head off over there somewhere. Alright, engine 1's looking good, engine 2 is nearly there. Okay, so getting ready for taxi. Let's make sure we have emergency lights armed, which they are. And then we want taxi lights on. And we can now turn the APU generator off. We've got engines. Turn the APU off. Close the bus tie. I think we are ready to taxi down to the runway, so let's do that. Okay, so parking brake off. Go for it. That might be quite a long taxi here. We'll see. Still not very manoeuvrable on taxiing this Citation, but fairly straightforward to fly, which is nice. We go down here, go a little bit fast. There's probably a bunch of stuff we can do while we are taxiing. So we can have the flight directors, VNav and nav ready. That's probably everything we need there. It looks like the weather's not looking too bad. Should be a nice flight up there. Hopefully not too much cloud, and we'll see a little bit of the UK. Although quite a way off the centre line now. I'll correct that. It's looking good so far as well. I'm running this on ultra settings, so looks pretty nice. Frame rate's okay. Definitely some nice improvements with the latest update. Doesn't seem to be much of the traffic around. Hopefully we won't get held up into the taxiway. Straighten that up a bit there. Alright, we are nearly there. Got the autopilot set to 5,000, ready for departure. Not a massive airliner, so we don't need to go around the long turn there. Okay. Slow down a bit for this corner. Right, we'll stop here, just short of the runway. I can brake on for a sec. There's a few bits and pieces. Alright, so let's get some flaps out. That's all good. And then lights wise, we can turn the taxi lights off, put the landing lights and pulse lights on. I think we're about ready to go, so let us go. So let's chin tower.
Birmingham Tower, Cravo Charlie Victor 78 ready for IFR departure runway 15. Cravo Charlie Victor 78 altimeter 30.09 wind tree 23 at 20. Cleared for takeoff runway 15.
We are clear to go.
Cleared for takeoff runway 15 Cravo Charlie Victor 78.
Let's do it. Let's get on the runway and we can get in the sky. Okay, let's go for it, shall we? Everything looking stable, take off thrust. And rotate. Positive rates, the gear can come up. Flaps up. Just try and maintain this heading.
78, contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day. Going to 118.775 Cravo Charlie Victor 78. Manchester Center Cravo Charlie Victor 78 is at 2,100 feet, climbing 5,000 feet. Cravo Charlie Victor 78, Manchester Center altimeter 30.09 continue to Tango November Tango as planned.
So clearance, so autopilot can come on. Auto throttle. And we're up to 17,000.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78. Cravo Charlie Victor 78, climb and maintain flight level 250.
250 now.
Climb and maintain flight level 250.
That's quick.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78.
Alright. So let's just check everything. Flaps are up. Gear is up. Okay, good. Autopilot is on. Nav and VNav. Currently flight level change up to flight level 250. Let's just zoom this map out a little bit. See the flight plan. So we're going to kind of fly back over the airport in order to get on that.
Manchester Center Ryanair 3213 is passing flight level 270, descending 3,100 feet.
Not quite over there.
Manchester Center, continue as planned.
And away we go. Actually quite cloudy, that's a bit of a shame. Hopefully that will clear later in the flight. Birmingham just off to our left down there. Alright, let's have a look. This might be quite straightforward. To TNT next, by the looks of things. Alright. Up on 25,000 now. See if we get told to go a little higher. Definitely seem to have improved the VFR map with this update as well. I'm pretty sure I'm seeing a lot more traffic on the map as well than before the update. Maybe just loads of Xbox players playing now. Perhaps. There we go, it's a little clearer over that way. Right, we are not quite up north yet, but getting there. Minimize ATC for a bit, shall we? Don't know what this guy's staring at me for. Don't need any of that.
Bravo Charlie, Victor 78, climb and maintain flight level 350.
35, okay, let's go.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, Bravo Charlie, Victor 78.
For this whole round the world thing, I'm just gonna kind of make it up as I go, really. So I haven't got a particular route planned. I just figured head up towards Scotland, over to the west, over to Canada, down the US, and maybe go kind of round a bit of South America as well, up the other side, over to Russia. See what else we can take in on the way. Depends on the range of the aeroplane, obviously.
Going to 121.355 Ryanair 3213.
Such a good looking game, isn't it? Very good. It does a good job of rendering being up in the air. Definitely all these little extra points are new on the map. Certainly a lot more detail on it now. Unless that's just with me changing to ultra settings, but used to be a lot more stuff going on. It's Manchester Airport there. So we're going to fly just to the east of that. After we get to the NT. Hopefully no explosions at that point. Very straightforward to fly this aircraft, really enjoying it. Realised I probably should have downloaded the G1000 that's on the marketplace. Just give that a go, might do that before the next flight. Okay, we don't need VR on the speed bug, so I'll stick approach on so I don't forget later. Zoom the cockpit map out a little bit for now as well. Certainly changed the tooltips quite a bit in this update as well. Still a bunch of stuff doesn't work in this aircraft. Checking everything else looks okay. Don't see any obvious problems there. There's clouds for miles around. So I set the weather to be today, but as it was at 8 AM. Don't know if it reflects that in the clock. Guess it probably does. We're going up again.
Climb and maintain flight level 440, Cravo Charlie Victor 78.
Oh, let's do that. The chain is engaged. Okay. Now there you go, a bit of a break in the clouds there as we approach Manchester. One of the things I could really do with a bit more practice at is landing this thing, so definitely going to get that if I try and fly around the world. Plenty of practice of landings. Hopefully I don't just smash this thing into the ground when we get there. I think we should be alright. I've flown it a few times now, so you might have seen in previous videos. Hopefully, roughly got the hang of it. Prior to flying this, I was doing a lot of flying of the Airbus A320, fly-by-wire mod. It was certainly very easy to land. Pretty much lands itself. This thing I've not quite got the hang of yet, but as long as I maintain the approach speed, turn the autopilot off fairly late, should be okay. A slight lag between the lines and everything else. Weird. Doesn't matter. Turn these objectives off now, don't need that, and I'll go on screen. Zoom this out a little bit for now so you can see where we are. Still quite a way to go. of Ryanair flights. There's another one. Landing at Manchester and Liverpool by the sounds of things.
Tower on 126.355 Ryanair, 6337.
That's definitely cleared up a bit now. Nice. Okay, we're almost at 44. Quick double check that I've done everything for cruise altitude, but I think I have. That's set, landing lights are off. Don't know why we need the anti-ice, so yeah, all good. Nothing to worry about with the checklist until approach. I think if I manage to complete this round the world trip, I will edit all the videos together in some kind of montage, I guess we'll call it, and get them into one long but not ridiculously long video, kind of showing the highlights, either a highlight reel or the whole thing sped up, maybe both, depending on anything cool that happens along the way. Alright, so just adjusting course slightly here. It's not me. Good day. They've changed the ATC parlance slightly in this build.
Going to 134.58 Ryanair 2504.
So, let's say goodbye. Well, that's me. 36, okay.
Descend and maintain flight level 360, Bravo Charlie Victor 78.
So that's it, we got up to our highest cruising altitude. Just kind of over, we're now I guess just coming up on the Lake District. Just contrails there. Looks cool. So here we go, on our way down. Looks like a fairly straight run from here up to where we enter Scotland. And just that weird approach we'll do into Glasgow there. Fly over it and then round and then back in again. It makes sense, I guess. Just making the flight a bit longer. Alright, coming down to 36,000. So I guess the question is, where do we go after Glasgow? Probably a hop up to Iceland. Somewhere there. Reykjavik, I guess, as an airport. Or somewhere around there. Might be a fairly boring one to watch because it'll be mostly over the ocean. But then to Iceland, hopefully we can make it as far as, I don't know, maybe Quebec or somewhere. And then perhaps work our way down the east coast of the US. Then perhaps over to Mexico, back up the west coast. Then over to somewhere, probably Russia, down to Japan, let's say.
Bravo Charlie Victor 78, please expedite your descent, flight level 360.
Map flight level 360, what's on about? Not expediting anything. Okay, then after Japan, fly down to Thailand, got to stop off there. Thailand, probably over to India somewhere. Do you think we'll make it as far as Goa? Maybe, somewhere like that. And then probably over to like Dubai, Qatar, something like that. Then perhaps try and take in the pyramids in Egypt, work our way back up through Italy, France, back up to Birmingham, maybe go kind of via Spain or somewhere, fly across Africa to Canaries and then back up that way. We'll see. Can't really expedite my descent to 360 because I'm at 360. Okay, so that's a new bug they've introduced with this version, I think. Getting pestered about flying at the level you're already flying at.
Charlie Victor 78, descend and maintain flight level 280.
28, okay, we can do that.
Descend and maintain flight level 280, Bravo Charlie Victor 78.
See how much it shouts at us once we get down there. Let's fly past Bedlands Gate airstrip. Imagine a land of beds. You know, that Pink Floyd album cover. Is it, Momentary Lapse of Reason, was it? The one with all the beds on the car? It'll be a land of beds. Some beach in Devon somewhere, I think it was. Right, so we've been a bit quiet there, got distracted researching where the beach was that all the beds were on for momentary lapse of reason. Still just trundling along, still a bit cloudy. But the clouds do look good in this game, so it's not a complaint really. Oh yeah, we do get to see the adjusted time, so yeah, we are 8:21 UTC, so 9:21 British Summer Time.
Bravo Charlie Victor 78, please expedite your descent flight level 280.
Yeah, look, that's definitely a bug. We're there. We're getting shouted at for not being there. Well, hopefully that one gets fixed shortly. So we've been pretty good at getting the bugs sorted in this game. It's pretty decent. Great to see all the regular updates, fixing the various issues. Well, that's cool. That is some kind of branding effect on the screen. I am at 28,000. Shouting at me. Right, yeah, they should fix that. It's going to get annoying while we cruise along at the altitude they've assigned us, telling us we're not there. Typical British countryside down below. We're just coming off the coast there. Looks quite beachy. Let's maybe zoom in a bit on the map now. It's not that much as we get a little closer. It's going to get annoying. I am at 280. Leave me alone. There's a glider airfield down there. Planes without engines. It was a bit worrying. I'm there, it's fine, leave me alone. Is it because I'm slightly below, do you think? Because I'm not on. Barometer set correctly, I think, yeah. Not really sure what the problem is with that. Seems to have only been since we had to descend as well, so we were actually cruising on our way up. That was all fine.
Bravo Charlie Victor 78, contact Scottish Centre on 119.875.
I can do that.
119.875, Bravo Charlie Victor 78. Charlie Victor 78, flight level 280.
Bravo Charlie Victor 78, Scottish Centre, continue to NAVSO as planned.
We will continue to NAVSO as planned.
Charlie Victor 78, please expedite your descent, flight level 280.
Just going to ignore that now. I mean, I'm going to comment on it every time he says it, but I am at 280. Nothing I can expedite here other than a bug report. Looks nice over there. Bit of sunshine for them.
Bravo Charlie Victor 78, please expedite your descent, flight level 280.
Already there, mate. Already there. There's no option to go shush. I'm already 280.
Charlie Victor 78, please expedite your descent, flight level 280.
Definitely already there. It's 2.8 as well, at 2.8 and 2.8. Nothing to complain about there. A bit of bobbing up and down a little bit, maybe that causes it. Maybe it's not bang on 2.8. They keep shouting at me for it. Just patchwork fields down below. Really nice. Have to fly past Stonehill Farm airstrip for anyone that knows that. I do not. Oh, I am. Not expediting anything for you. There's me flying the plane. I mean, the autopilot is flying the plane. I'm not doing anything. Could be having a sleep at this point. Oh, look at that. actually flapping around quite a lot. Detail, and that's amazing, isn't it? There's a bit of sunlight reflecting off the river down there. Gorgeous looking game.
Bravo Charlie Victor 78, please expedite your descent flight level 280.
Oh, I'm not going to change anything, I'm already there. What's under there? Some kind of thing that opens.
Bravo Charlie Victor 78, please expedite your descent flight level 280.
Oh shush. No passengers obviously. Not stag do. That's going to get annoying for this round the world trip if they don't fix that bug, isn't it? Just saying. I mean, not for the sped up highlights version of it, which I'm sure will get more views than the individual long, hour-long videos of clouds. Plus me landing planes badly. Yeah, we're getting a bit closer now. We get some more instructions to descend fairly soon. Still there, mate. Still already at that level. I wonder if it really wants me a different level, but I hope not. Oh, that's going to get boring. If I ever had a private jet, one of these would be alright. I don't know how to fly it now. I mean, surely if you can afford a private jet, you can afford to pay someone to fly it for you, but, you know. in the state of my landings. I don't think I trust myself flying an actual
Charlie
plane.
Victor 78, please expedite your descent flight level 280.
I'm already at 280. Leave me alone. Spin around a bit and have a look. We're flying towards. Clouds. It was nicer from this view with the sun in the background. There it is. Nice.
Charlie Victor 78, please expedite your descent flight level 280.
Still already there.
Bravo Charlie Victor 78, you are 16 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
There we go.
ILS runway 23 approach via Golf Oscar Whiskey transition. Clear to Golf Oscar Whiskey. Bravo Charlie Victor 78, descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Bravo Charlie Victor 78, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Wait, what? Really? Is it getting confused because we're
Maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 23 approach by Golf Oscar Whiskey transition. Cleared to Golf Oscar Whiskey. Bravo Charlie Victor 78.
here comes the descent now. Descent from 28 down to 3. I don't know if it's trying to get me on some kind of, like, it expects me to land at the point of fly over the airport instead of around it. Interesting. We'll fly down and see what it says. We'll do what I'm told. Follow the rules. Right, down we go. Not getting shouted at to expedite this descent, so that's fine. Let's have a look at what's up next. We can probably zoom in on this a bit now. So we go around here, over the airport, we just landed, around, and on the approach, and in. Nice and straight, nice and long. I think that should be okay. If we land that one alright, we will see. It's a little eventful on the landing.
Bravo Charlie Victor 78, descend and maintain 2,900 feet.
29, okay.
Descend and maintain 2,900 feet. Bravo Charlie Victor 78.
So pretty much flying over the airport now. Can we see it down there? There it is. So we're going to come in and land this way. Hopefully stop before we get to the end. Go, and then we fly away from the airport, turn around, descend, land, don't crash, hopefully. Oh, there's a plane down there. Look. Taking off. Taking off while landing. Also taking off probably. There we go, look at beautiful Scotland down below us. A lot of green down there. Maybe they did get us on the descent about the right time, because we were still at 20,000 at this point. Cumbernauld. Cumbernauld. Okay, so 9 is about here, so about here. I'm going to want to acknowledge that. Yeah.
Tower on 118.805 Cravo Charlie.
Remember at FI23 I'll be about 10 miles out. I'll start to think about gear laps at that point, I think. Okay, we should start to turn around to the right shortly. Here we go. So let's make this turn, get lined up. Let's go and approach.
Glasgow Tower Cravo Charlie Victor 7811 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 23 approach.
Cravo Charlie Victor 78 Glasgow Tower. Altimeter tree 0.03, wind 254 at 17. Cleared ILS, runway 23 approach.
Alright, nice.
Cleared ILS runway 23 approach, Cravo Charlie Victor 78.
Going to approach mode, I think. Be fine. We get gear down at this point. All looks good. And flaps. Okay, let's go cockpit for now. You seem a little bit high, might do some speed brakes just to help bring us down. Come on. Into the next level of flaps. And all the way out for landing. To descend pretty rapidly here. A little bit worrying. Hopefully we'll get down low enough to land. While we're on approach, I will arm the ground spoilers. We're below 10,000 now, so we should have our landing lights on. There we go. I think we have everything ready for approach. Just need to actually get down low enough in time. We're not going to make it, are we? Way too high. Sailing over the runway. Okay, let's say missed approach.
Tower, Charlie Victor 78 is going missed.
Cramo Charlie Victor 78, contact Glasgow approach on 119.1. Good day.
119.1 for Cravo Charlie Victor 78.
Right, okay.
Glasgow approach, Cravo Charlie Victor 78 is missed approach at Glasgow.
Cramo Charlie Victor 78, you are 2 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect VOR DME runway 23 approach by Gulf Oscar Whiskey transition. Cleared
Everything up. I'm going to fly this manually.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect 4 DME runway 23 approach via Golf Oscar Whiskey transition. Cleared to Golf Oscar Whiskey Cravo Charlie Victor 78.
Okay, let's turn. I don't know what the proper go-around procedure is for this airport, but what I'm going to do is turn around and fly it again. That was unsuccessful, wasn't it?
Charlie Victor 78, you are 500 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 3,000 feet altimeter, 30.03.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet, Bravo Charlie Victor 78.
Charlie Victor 78, climb and maintain 2,900 feet.
Climb and maintain 2,900 feet, Bravo Charlie Victor 78.
Let's try this again. Full manual, main control. And fly parallel to that approach, then turn. At some point. With enough time to come down and land. And we're pretty low, so maybe around Zexus. Make a turn. Come in that way. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. You know, this is real flying now, not autopilot. This is all me. And keep my wits about me for this bit. Let's make a turn. Not too harsh, take it easy. Just hopefully get us back on the approach again. Hopefully get visual on the runway as well fairly soon. Oh, there it is. Okay, this will be interesting. Let's speed down. It feels like we're coming in a bit high here. Approach speed's supposed to be a little higher than that. Come on, a little bit over to the right. Come on. Don't know if I'm clear to land, but this'll do. Here we go. Come on. We're down. Didn't crash. All good. Are they going to send me to the taxiway though? They've not noticed I've landed. I'll tell you what, we will turn off here. Yeah, there we go. We'll taxi to
Glasgow
parking.
ground, Bravo Charlie Victor 78 taxi to parking.
Bravo Charlie Victor 78 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta Golf Lima.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway
Well, we made it
Delta Golf
after a little bit of
Bravo
excitement
Charlie
at the end there.
78.
Okay, let's get landing lights off, taxi lights on. Follow this taxiway. Well, that was, yeah. I have to remember to try and basically just fly the approach next time instead of relying on the autopilot. If anyone's got any tips for that, let me know. Here we go. Looking up at ramp 10. Oops. Come on. Oops, still braked a little bit hard. Not going to hang on this smooth parking, have I? It's another thing, hopefully I'll improve over the world tour. Get a little bit better at parking up at the gates. And he says stop, so we will. Brakes on. And Is there a clock somewhere in here? Because I wanted to make a note of the time. (8:42 UTC). Nice. All right. And just as it idle, turn the engines off. Don't know whether that stopped or not. Doesn't look like it, does it? No, engines are refusing to switch off for some reason. Right. I'll do it the shortcut way. We'll go generators off, batteries off. And that should be it. We'll resume from here on the next flight. Thanks for joining me on that one. Off to, I think probably Iceland next. If you enjoyed that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again for the next video. Bye bye.